Welcome back. Now we're going to see Frank Shamrock take on Maurice Smith. And Josh, on paper, Wayne Shamrock has the advantages. He's had 16 career matches. Maurice Smith, still very inexperienced, just 3 bouts in his career.
Yeah, the other Shamrock, Ken here, or Wayne as he was called within the Pancrase days, coming in with a distinct experience advantage in the grappling and all-around game here. But Maurice Smith, a devastating kickboxer, and you never know, any one strike could possibly end this match.
All right, and let's see if Shamrock's experience helps him out.
Wayne Shamrock versus Maurice Smith.
Shamrock and Smith squaring off in the center of the ring. Shamrock looking for his opening to take Smith to the mat. Smith looking for a chance to end this fight. Nice KO shot.
And Shamrock shoots in, not yet taking down Smith. And Josh, that's a lot of man to be taking down. Maurice Smith stands at 6'2".
He's a big guy, Maurice, but Shamrock has the body position here and the wrestling background and succeeds with the tight waist takedown, getting Maurice down. Maurice trying to struggle back to his feet, but unsuccessful against the shoot fighter, Ken Shamrock.
And Ken, or Wayne Shamrock, 12-4 at this point in his career. Maurice Smith, as we said, 3 career bouts, 2-1.
Ken here controlling Maurice from behind with what we like to call the lasso. One arm around the neck, one arm around under the arm. Locking Maurice down is Ken.
And Maurice Smith's ground game. Talk a little bit about that, Josh.
Well, really not much of a ground game at this point, but Maurice would become a student of the game and become a fairly decent grappler in his own right.
And as you saw, Smith went for the rope, so he is deducted a point. He has 2 remaining.
Big palm strike by Shamrock, landing against the kickboxer Maurice Smith. Smith now hands up. Another big palm strike from Shamrock.
Smith coming in on Shamrock.
Smith having a little difficulty with the rhythm and distance of the MMA match, having to contend with takedowns as nice sprawl by Maurice, but Shamrock coming back on top, getting the front headlock and coming around the back, pulling Maurice down.
And now wisely trying to move Smith to the center of the ring where he can't grab the rope for an escape.
Underhooking that leg is Shamrock, now with an overhook, looking to drop into an Achilles lock.
In a bit of a dangerous position for Smith here. Shamrock, one of the best at taking people's ankles out.
Locking up that leg is Shamrock.
And Maurice Smith does go for the ropes, and he has deducted another point. He's lost 2. He's only got 1 more remaining. No more rope escapes for Smith.
Ken had him in a nasty heel hook, so probably the wise maneuver on Smith's part. But back on the feet, Smith has a chance to end this fight if he can get the opportunity to land the perfect shot.
Shamrock trying to prevent that. We'll likely probably see him try to take this fight to the ground again.
Jab by Maurice. Middle kick met with a right hand by Shamrock. Shamrock catches the kick, takes Maurice down.
And once again, Shamrock has Smith right where he wants him, Josh. He cannot throw any KO kicks in that position.
You're right, Rob. And here, Maurice's strengths are largely neutralized by the wrestling of Ken Shamrock. Looking to get the side choke, and does.
And he lets it go as the referee breaks them up. No, actually, Maurice Smith taps out due to that side choke. And next we're going to see Vernon White. Now, he won his first round match, and his reward? Facing Masakatsu Funaki. I'm not really sure that is a reward.
It isn't necessarily a reward, but if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. So, Vernon Tiger White, you're going to have to step up against Masakatsu Funaki.
All right, we'll see if White can take Funaki out.
Masakatsu Funaki versus Vernon Tiger White.
Vernon White in the black, Funaki in green.
Advancing in the tournament is White after a nice win over Dutch kickboxer and Bas Rutten student Leon Dieck. And Funaki here coming in with a win over my former teammate at AMC, Todd Bjornathan.
And White looks like it's going. Nice double leg takedown by White.
Nice reversal by Funaki, showing the experience.
And Funaki on a roll so far coming into this match. He's won 10 of his last 11 fights. And Vernon White trying to slip out, not successful yet. And now Funaki going for the armbar of White. White's in a little bit of trouble here, Josh.
Yeah, White's in a bad spot. Funaki nicely executed armbar, but White able to slide his way out and showing why he was given the nickname, along with Tiger, the Worm. Able to squirm his way thither and fro and get his way out of all kinds of fight-ending positions.
Worm and Tiger, quite the contrast.
Quite the contrast. Funaki here working off of his back. Vernon here looking to split the legs, and Funaki again uses those elevators inside the thigh to flip Vernon over, and moving them to the center of the ring is Funaki.
And White right now in a very vulnerable position, Josh.
And I think Funaki here sensing his opportunity, setting Vernon up for either the triangle or the armbar.
And he does appear to be going for that arm of White.
That leg over the head, threatening triangle. Spinning around the head is Funaki, going back to the mount and catching the arm on the way is Funaki against Vernon White. Vernon White, though, rolling back inside the guard against Funaki, and now again establishing top control.
A very different Vernon White. In his first career Pancrase fight, he couldn't do any of this.
No, in his first career Pancrase fight, he was clearly a fish out of water, but like said before, Vernon here making strides in the Pancrase organization through all that time spent on the mat in the Pancrase dojo in the Lion's Den with Ken Shamrock.
White right now in the full guard.
Funaki working patiently off his back. Covering the mouth of Vernon Tiger White is Funaki, looking to disrupt the breathing patterns of White. Maybe he hears White breathing hard as White drops back for the leg, but Funaki sees it coming, rides it out all the way to mount position.
And White on the bottom, not the position he wants to be in. How does he get out?
He's just going to have to watch his arms and try to bridge, create space, or get Funaki's hips up, slide his knees through, and maybe put Funaki in the full guard.
Funaki continuing to work on the arms of White.
Funaki trying to isolate that left arm of White. Looking for the straight arm lock is Funaki.
Funaki got that arm lock, 5:37 in the first round. And Josh, from what I saw, Vernon White actually pretty much held up his own until the very end.
A great performance out of Vernon Tiger White in one of his early matches against one of the aces of the company in Funaki. Funaki there showing a great transition, going from the double wrist lock to the straight arm lock from the mount position against White. White was able to defend one, but after the transition to the straight arm lock, he was too late.
No shame to losing Funaki, and by fighting these superior fighters, Vernon White learning very quickly here in Pancrase. All right, those are all the fights we have for today, but before we go, let's check out today's event highlight. And that highlight comes from the Jason DeLucia-Thomas Puckett match, where DeLucia right here, bang, a high kick to the side of Puckett's face, knocks him out. DeLucia with the KO victory.
Nice snapping round kick from DeLucia, taken from his experience previously in the Five Animal Styles Kung Fu.
Now, that was the first half of the Pancrase King tournament, and we will pick it up right where we left off next week. All right, thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Rob Wu.
Josh Barnett.
See you later.